What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Goods XY Big Z. Today we talking about Tyrese, man. Tyrese and Kevin McCall. If you don't remember, Kevin McCall had that whole incident where he was crying about being on EBT.
I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? I can't even get nothing. Bro, man. Y'all want to see me crying here. So y'all can think I'm a bad. That ain't fair, man.
Hey.
I'm on EBT, bro.
Hey.
That's why.
Man. Hey, look, bro.
Calm down, bro.
I'm on EBT, straight. Look. Say my name, bro. That's
We talked about that briefly on this channel, and it was sad at the beginning, right? It was a very sad thing to watch, and I did feel bad for the guy, you know? I felt bad for the situation. Nobody wants to see somebody down like that, right? But then after that, I found out about all the actual bullshit that he's actually done, you know, like the domestic violence stuff with Evan Marcel.
Didn't start for me until I was pregnant with Marley.
Wow.
When I was pregnant with my child, so.
And that's when the abuse started.
Yep. And then about a month after having Marley, it didn't stop. It got worse, and it got worse with her. And the final straw was when Marley was actually in my arms once, and I was like, I can't do this no more.
Damn. All right, so don't start.
So I feel sorry. I feel sorry for that girl. I feel bad for that girl. And I feel bad for women that have to deal with it. And, you know, it's actually not a laughable matter. It's something that makes you feel so little. So you really don't want to talk about it. But it really sucks.
From that point, I was like, man, fuck that, man. Yo, if you on that shit, it's your own doing, man. And listen, it's a tough life out there, and this is no knock to people out there who are on EBT, because EBT is meant to help those in need, man. And if you're on it, my only hopes and prayers for you is that you get to a place that you can get off of it at some point eventually. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that are on it right now who would rather not be on it. And, you know, Kevin McCall crying about being on it, you know, and saying it, you know, in a way of like, I'm shameful that I'm on it. It could be interpreted different ways. But Tyrese basically linked up with him to basically tell him like it is. And Tyrese, you know, had some things to say about it. Because if you remember in the video, Kevin McCall basically said that Tyrese basically left him out to dry. He mentioned how Tyrese had this mansion, Tyrese had all his money, and he could have helped him, and he didn't.
Tyrese is a buster. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
When all the home I was getting into it, all my homeboys, everybody in the hood, because I'm famous, but I'm broke. So I'm living on my granny couch. This nigga Tyrese, he got a big-ass mansion at this time. He called it Reese Hondas. He got Benny Hondas in the back. He got a Starbucks, a gas. He got all type of shit. This is my idol. I do music because I used to walk the Lock High School from my house. Century and Avalon, I go all the way up the street by myself and watch his talent shows. That's why I do this shit. So he calling me. I really want to be friends with the nigga, but him just calling me is enough. So I'm like, ooh, he finna let me move in. He's like, look, you homeless? I'm finna do something for you. You know, he get real dramatic. He's a transformer type nigga. That's what I'm gonna do for you. God told me he don't want me letting somebody else go through the hurdles that I've overcame without at least giving them the gems, if you will. He said, so this is what I'm gonna do for you. You say you homeless, you need somewhere to stay. I'm thinking Cliff to say, I got a 4-bedroom, I got a mansion. He say, call anybody. Call anybody, a friend, anybody. I'm gonna get on the phone 3, I'm gonna say, this is Tyrese Gibson, and I'll stamp this message.
Tyrese linked up with him to talk about why he was giving him the cold shoulder. So let's see.
I just want you to tell people the real story. Because if we was just trying to go viral over the story, then just tell me you want to go viral.
Now, I know people are going to be like, yo, why are they filming this? To me, it looks like Kevin McCall is the one who set up the camera. So, just so people are aware, that's what it looks like.
If you ain't going to tell niggas the real story, then we out here playing games. And we real watch niggas, but we don't do the viral shit. Now, you and me both know. Okay? I don't know how much you want to decide to remember, but that was cool. All that viral shit, imitating my boy, telling niggas that I left you to the streets when you was homeless and fucked up, called me and asked me to look out. I got mansions, multiple mansions, da-da-da. I heard the whole thing. I ain't say nothing. I ain't go at you. I ain't respond. That's not the true story, though. Me, to try and get somebody to move you in. The truth is, I knew that everything about your stuff was playing out for the world to see. But I was in the middle of my own shit. My baby mama shit, nigga, Trump's yours 5,000 times. And way more bread at stake, nigga. And every fucking movie and franchise imaginable if I don't clean my shit up. So you think I'm about to move a nigga in with his own baby, accused of domestic violence, fighting for his own daughter, going through all the shit you going through publicly? I'm about to move a nigga like you into my shit and fuck my shit up?
Yeah, so Tyrese brings up a good point, man. And the explanation is like, bruh, at the time I was going through my own shit. You know what I mean? And this is the problem with some people, man, because some people have this thing where they feel like people are obligated to help them through their fuck ups. Like, listen, man, you got friends and friends are not obligated to help you through your fuck ups. Can they help you? Yes. But I think people tend to forget when they're going through that shit that everybody's going through their own shit. Everybody has a battle that they're fighting, that they're struggling with, that's going on internally that they may not have told you about. You know, and Tyrese was going through his thing with his girl. Who knows? He has a lot at stake. It is very heavy and hefty to move in a grown man and his kid after he done went through a whole domestic violence thing that possibly happened. Like, come on, man. First, it's a bad look. And two, now you're putting your relationship on the line. Because we all know how it be with that, man. Like, your girl ain't really trying to hear that you trying to move your homie in. Like, and granted, people might say it's a big ass mansion, you can put him on this side. That shit don't matter. Tyrese was going through his shit, and moving him in at that time to them was a bad move. And if that's how he feel, that's his decision. Because guess what? At the end of the day, it's his house. So Kevin McCall getting on there and, you know, being upset about that, can't be, dog. Can't be.
It ain't gonna happen. So I said, look, cuz, whoever you know, call them. And if they not fucking with you, they might end up fucking with you if I'm on the phone to at least stamp it and say, look, cuz, look, my nigga might be going through some shit, but you do know the nigga. And if you got a room or somewhere he can crash out, let the nigga crash out.
No, that's the real story.
There was no fucking way I was gonna let you move into my crib.
Yeah. Again, these kind of things are like always interesting to see, man, how people fall out. And it's always over like, people always feel like you gotta help me when I'm fucked up. I mean, we seen it with the Dame Dash thing. People looked at Jay-Z like Jay-Z was obligated to go pick up Dame Dash. Dame Dash made a lot of business decisions. Dame Dash had his money. Dame Dash had his time. If you fuck it up, why should I have to come and pick you up from it? Why should I feel obligated to do so? I don't think people realize what that actually entails, you know? And it's just one of those things that, you know, I don't know, man. Obviously, there's people out there that do it for their friends, but everybody ain't gonna move the same, man. And I don't feel like it should be an obligation. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I just don't feel like it should be an obligation that people look at you negatively if you don't, especially when there's like different circumstances involved, man. You know? Let's see what these comments say. So it said Tyrese added clarity to what he didn't offer to help Kevin with a place to stay. However, that wasn't communicated to Kevin at the time. In short, what Kevin said was true. No lie was told. So basically, the fact that Kevin McCall didn't know that Tyrese was going through this up. I mean, he said it. You thought Kevin McCall said, "Oh, that's right." Yeah, so he remembered that there was an issue. But I mean, if that man is your friend to the extent that you are trying to stay with him, come on, man. You don't know that he's going through these issues. You should already know, like, damn, I can't go stay over there. Like, he, you know, got his whole thing going on right now. They said Tyrese just told the same story dude told, wasn't no difference. Like, what make you think a mother gonna be like, oh, Tyrese said I should let him stay? Cool. Yeah, so I guess that's Tyrese telling the story about him co-signing, and maybe that would have helped. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, it probably could have. Said so they did this instead of linking up and going in the booth when it's holiday cuffing season. R&B redemption bag on the floor. Oh, okay. Y'all over here worried about music. This man on EBT, bro. I was just saying. Kevin made it seem like Tyrese said no, like he didn't care. Truth being told, Tyrese's home was rocky, and he didn't want to bring Kevin toxicity into his personal space. I don't know if he offered to pay for him to be good, but I understand not bringing toxicity in your house. Yeah, 100%. Nah, that look, cuz, was hella authentic. Rare occasion he's on cam and not in character. Then said, this is Tyrese Gibson, and I approve this message. Y'all keep asking what did he lie about when it's the intention behind the reasoning that makes a difference. difference in the story. Said, wow, that's crazy because he made Tyrese look crazy. The real story makes more sense though. Yeah. I mean, there's always two sides to a story, right? What did Kevin lie about? Sounds like Tyrese just repeated what he said. Yeah, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, what he did was he didn't offer him his home to stay in. Does Tyrese have a big ass mansion? Yes. Tyrese has a home? Yes. Was Tyrese going through something? Yes. So Tyrese just decided, I'm not bringing you into my home when I got all this shit going on. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm going through it with my girl and I got millions on the line, knowing that she could fuck all this shit up, take everything, like we talking about California here, man. She could leave and take everything. I'm trying to patch things up. Why would I move somebody into my home? Why would I move somebody into my home? How is that going to help the situation? Now, I know people are going to say, okay, it's a big ass house, move him into the pool house or something. Bro, we cannot just say shit and decide what people do with their households. That's not how shit works, man. That's not how shit works, man. At the end of the day, it's somebody occupying a space in the home that you share with your wife. So I don't know, man. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. If y'all disagree, how do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like Tyrese should have helped anyway? Y'all feel like he should have moved them in anyway? You feel like Tyrese is chipping, he didn't help his friend? Let me know in the comment section, man. It's your boy Goods. XY, Big Z. You know the vibes.
You ugly as fuck. You out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stacking the what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry out for us? The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits are vanished, the law take advantage. The market is crashing, the industry wants niggas and bitches to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting fucked. Jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel.